To tell you, typically right here on the Live Zone, any and everything that the president does, we take firsthand and we cover. However, very far and few do we, well, discover a story that deserves all of our attention. And today's that day. Just minutes ago, we got word that none other than Taylor Swift is engaged to Travis Kelce. Taylor and Travis jointly posted photos of the proposal on Instagram, multiple pics of them in a garden setting, with Travis down on one knee, the caption reading, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." Now, I'm smiling from ear to ear, but I got to tell you, perhaps there's no one that will smile even bigger than my next guest. And you get a chance to see her each and every day right here on Fox 5. We're talking about Jacqueline Matter joining us right here on the Live Zone. Jacqueline, I got to tell you, as soon as I heard this story outside of Taylor and Travis, the first person I thought about happened to be YOU. It's as if you're getting married all over again.
You know what? It really is. When I tell you, I was freaking out. I'm at the gym. I stepped outside real fast just to come chat with you. But I was losing my mind when I saw I was going to check my phone. I get my workout plan as I walked into the gym. And I look at my phone just real quickly because I had a notification. And I see the announcement. And it had only been posted for like a minute. And I was like looking around, texting all my friends, blowing up every single group chat that I'm in. And I was like, is this real? Is this actually happening? And no one's getting back to me. And I'm like, hello, people, we have a crisis here. This is an emergency. And finally, people got back to me. And I was like, okay, I think this is real because this is from her actual account. But there was a brief moment I was like, is this a prank? Because if so, it's not funny.
Yeah, it's just so cool. And obviously, I know it's all about Taylor Swift, but to align it with you as well, obviously, you are a newlywed. You just got married and arguably, yet again, the biggest Taylor Swift fan on the planet. To know that you just got married and then, excuse me, several weeks and or a month or two later, Taylor Swift says, I'm engaged as well. It goes hand in hand, Jacqueline.
Maybe she saw my photos in Iceland and she was like, I'm gonna do that too. Honestly, there's a few theories out there and rumors that maybe they're already been married. I don't know. So the Swifties have already kind of thought maybe they were engaged, maybe they secretly got married. I don't know if they would necessarily do this whole photo shoot if that was the case. I feel like they would have just come out and said like, hey, we're married. So I do think that this is the actual engagement. But yeah, I mean, what an honor to say I got married the same year Taylor got engaged.
So we're getting some inside information, Jacqueline, with regard to how all of this came to be. According to those close to both parties, if you will, soon to be merged as one, they settled into a real rhythm over the summer. We're getting word that Taylor said, quote, Travis has the best personality and thinks that he is hilarious. And, well, Jacqueline, it's no secret. In order for a relationship to work, it has to be more than just that attraction thing. It has to be a true relationship. And in her case, she thinks he's funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we saw a lot of that when we had the podcast with the Kelce brothers on their New Heights podcast. I think you could see really this genuine love for each other that they both had. And that's not anything we've really ever seen with Taylor before in the past, let alone have her open up as much as she did in that podcast. That really floored a lot of us Swifties. She used to be open several years ago when she was dating a few other people, but became very reserved, I would say probably in the past 10 years roughly. So seeing her open up the way that she was, you could tell she was very comfortable around Travis. You could tell that she loved him, he loved her. I mean, they just had this chemistry that was undeniable. So I'm just so happy for her. I love love. I will be honest, at first, like I said, I was just kind of freaking out because I was like, is this really happening? But then I went back and looked at the pictures, and one part of me was like screaming on the inside. The other part of me kind of teared up a little bit. And I know that sounds kind of dumb to cry over somebody that you
I don't think
know
so.
nothing this person doesn't know me from Adam, but still, it's just, I think I've grown up with her. A lot of her songs have resonated with me as I've gone through different stages of my life, especially when it comes to love life. I think that's why so many people resonate with her. But to see her finally get her fairy tale, if you will, she has so many different songs that kind of reference this fairy tale love that she's always wanted. So.
Yeah, which leads me to my next question, Jacqueline, and that is, what do you think this new album that's set to be released sometime in the near future will actually now display as a result of us now knowing that, well, she's engaged to, as you stated, her long last love. We know that, by the way, before you answer that insiders are stating that Taylor leaves him love notes, and it was the time they spent over the summer that solidified her knowing that she wanted to be with him forever. And I bring that up as well because you think about that tour that she just wrapped up, and you think about him playing in the NFL, and both of them not really being able to be together as much. But, well, apparently now they want to make it last forever.
I know. I'm not really sure what to expect from this new album. I'm looking forward to, I think it'll definitely be a more upbeat, more lighthearted, but also a lot of love songs in it, but still a love song in an upbeat way. She's happy, she's excited, she's elated. There are some titles that, some of the Swifties have kind of deciphered into maybe this one's related to Travis. I even, speculated the song, I think it was Father Figure. I don't know if it's necessarily A, about her father, or B, is it referencing what she sees in Travis as a future father figure for her children down the road. That's kind of what I took from that song. Again, we don't know what that's going to look like, but there's a few other songs that I've kind of been like, I could see it going this way to being about Travis. But it's crazy to think that all of this started with a friendship bracelet, right? When Travis Kelce brought a friendship bracelet to one of her concerts, and here they are getting married.
Yeah, so it's gone from a friendship bracelet to now an engagement ring. And speaking of which, we know that engagement ring is an old mind brilliant cut. The jewelry designer is Kindred Lubbock. I'm taking a look at this thing. It's the real deal, Jacqueline.
Yeah, did you see this thing? I mean, it's massive. That's insane. I mean, I almost thought it was I didn't even think it was a diamond at first because it was so huge that I was like, I had to zoom in and be like, is that an actual ring or is it some sort of
Jacqueline, we didn't necessarily have to zoom in. We could have zoomed out. That's how big this thing is.
I needed all the details.
Yet again, Travis Kelce. Oh, I'm sorry. I start with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce now engaged. And this is truly monumental. It's funny, to your point, it's as if we all grew up with them, loving their music, and for me, actually loving the play of football. And to see that these two folks have truly found love, it's just really exciting for all around.
Yes, absolutely, and I'm glad I can be the Taylor Swift correspondent for Fox 5 DC. When and if we ever need anybody, I'm here.
Well, good stuff. Hey, Jacqueline, I wish you happened to be here in the newsroom. It's just buzzing. Everybody's just smiling from ear to ear.
I'm texting. I'm literally texting like half of the people in the newsroom about this. So all of you back in the newsroom, hi, I see you. I'm not answering your text right now because clearly I'm on Live Zone. But literally, I texted all the Swifties in the newsroom and was like, what is happening?
Well, we now know. One more time, yet again, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are now engaged. And we don't know the date as yet with regard to when they plan to walk down that aisle. But believe you me, everybody will cover it when we find that out.
Oh, yeah. This is about to be the next royal wedding.
Jacqueline, I truly appreciate it. Know you're busy. Thank you so much for hopping on.
Sounds good.
Jacqueline
Have a
Matter.
good one, guys.
Of course, Good Day DC, but right now she's our Taylor Swift correspondent and kind enough to join us right here on the Live Zone.